just like the sun rising over the Han River this morning. Korean culture has quietly begun to illuminate the world. Have you ever wondered? How did a small country like Korea become a global cultural powerhouse? Lying here along the Han River with the spring breeze brushing past, I think of Korea's journey from times of poverty and struggle to the global attention it receives today, and still, it feels surreal that people from all over the world are enjoying Korean culture. In this context, let's reflect on one key question: how did K-culture come to be? There was a time when Korea wasn't a cultural exporter. In fact, it was a country that strictly blocked the inflow of foreign culture. In the 1970s and 1980s, Japanese films and songs were banned, and foreign films could only be screened within strict quotas. This was known as the screen quota system. Korean culture was seen as weak and in need of protection. All media, films, songs, dramas had to go through government censorship and could be freely edited by the authorities. It was a difficult era for artists to fully express their passion. The 1990s marked a major cultural turning point. With the winds of democratization and the rise of the internet, Korean artists began to discover new creative possibilities. And during this time, a visionary leader emerged, President Kim Dae-jung. He believed culture was Korea's future, and under the philosophy of support without interference, he invested generously in film, music, and technology. He was the first national leader to proclaim the excellence of Korean culture to the public. Of course, at the time, most people did not believe his vision. Tracing its roots, K-culture is not just about idols or dramas. It is grounded in a deep and wide cultural foundation. The most scientific alphabet in the world, Hangul, the elegance and uniqueness of Hanbok, and the raw emotional expression of Pansori. These elements form the DNA of Korean culture. Koreans hold the warm sentiment of Jeng, and the sorrow and resilience of Han, born from historical hardship. These emotions live on in our music, our films, and our stories. Behind K-culture's success lies the endless drive of the Korean people. Whether it's esports, K-pop, or any other field, Koreans go deep, immerse fully, and strive for the best practice, patience, and perfection. K-pop idols endure years of intense training before debuting. Film directors meticulously refine every detail. They don't just aim to create something, they aim to be the best at it. Korea is a small country with a limited domestic market. So naturally, Koreans looked outward to global audiences. This environment made Korean content more globally oriented. From the beginning, dramas were produced with international fans in mind. K-pop artists connected with audiences through SNS platforms. Exporting culture wasn't a choice, it was a necessity. The development of the internet, YouTube, and streaming platforms allowed Korean content to spread faster and farther than ever before. Borders no longer matter. Korea's creativity now touches hearts around the world. K-culture isn't loved just because it's stylish or trendy. It resonates because it contains Korean stories, emotions, and ways of life. We've long believed the most Korean is the most global. Take Squid Game. It features Korean childhood games and social realities, but it tapped into human nature and survival instinct, resonating globally. Parasite, too, though rooted in Korea's income disparity, it carries a universal message felt across cultures. The sincerity and empathy within Korean identity has finally begun to connect with the world. Let's take a deeper look. K-culture's success comes not only from content quality, but also from who made it and how it was distributed. As my wife often says, one key reason for K-culture's rise is the influx of Korea's elite into broadcasting and cultural industries. Talented graduates from Seoul National University, Yonsei, Korea University, and the Korea National University of Arts became PDs, writers, planners, and directors. They left traditional professions to enter the world of storytelling and built competitive content for the global stage. The result, K-culture became emotionally rich and structurally strategic, not a passing trend, but a sustainable system. This was made possible by a change in global media structure. In the past, American-funded companies controlled the channels. Broadcasters, film studios, music labels. Even the best content couldn't reach the public without their approval. But with the rise of the internet, YouTube, and SNS, that gatekeeping disappeared. Now, consumers choose content themselves. That change is the true reason why Korean content stands on the world stage today. Before, even brilliant Korean stories would have been buried. Now, great content can shine on its own. And K-culture is the one that opened that door. K-culture was no accident. It is the result of history, hardship, and hope. A miracle born from tradition and innovation. Passion and strategy, nourished by our unique stories. Today, it's not the makers, but the choosers of content who shape the world. As I watch the sunset over the Han River, I wonder, what story will Korea share with the world next?